Good morning, everyone from Edenscape. I thought I'd come in and do a video. It's been a while since I have done one. The garden has really grown, and it's just very exciting to see all this growth now. Over here we have, right away, these are my beans, my oriental yard longs. Look at these guys, they're starting to get huge. I'm not ready to eat yet, but they are getting big. Look at that. Over here, my purple potted beans, and I don't see them yet in here, but they are getting there. I have a few these guys here. These are my kobachas on top. Look, I have some bees up here on the corn tassels, and these have started tasseling out, so that's really exciting. Tasseling, and which means that the ears are starting to form, and you see them here and there, and the silks are right there, kind of hiding back there. So I'm very excited to see that. I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to get any ears, but here they are. Tassels come in different variety of colors for the astronomies. They come in reds, whites, yellows, pinkish colors, purples. So it's very interesting to see all this kind of color coming in. But yeah, all my beans are doing really well down here too. These guys, something's been coming in and pulling them off. What the heck? Well, I will have to make sure that I come in and harvest them some more. I think there's a bunny in here that's living in my garden. Because I saw it a couple times and it didn't exactly leave. And it's been just, I saw a bunch of weird little holes here and there. So I know there's a bunny in here because I would hear it, it would see me. It would make a little dash, but not, I don't hear it walking along like the, with its little claws along the garden fabric. So I know that it's in here somewhere. It's probably loving living in here. So I have to find it where it's living and get rid of it. From edamames, my tohoyas, some good cucumbers growing in there. I planted some cucumbers, some new cucumbers in here, the seeds anyways, and hopefully they come up. Because it's been really hot over the past few weeks, especially the past few days. It was hot and humid, so I'm hoping that this was perfect temperature for my seeds to germinate. And yeah, so hopefully in a few days I will see something. Over here, these are beans. Really, guys? I think something came in and dug up my stuff. Man, really annoying. Hopefully some stuff got germinating in there. But these are all the plants so far. Some broccolis are growing over there in the back. These are zinnia flowers. They're looking really nice. My beans over here, these are dragon tongue bush beans. Cabbages are looking great. This one's forming a nice little head. This one's kind of small. Not there yet, but it's getting there slowly. These are my patty pans. Anything going on in here? There's some patty pans being formed here and there. So this is my melon trellis, watermelon trellis. This year, I guess I've learned that I'm not the only one. People are having a lot of problems with melons growing. Watermelons, no problem. They've been growing very nicely. But as for melons of all type, especially suppose the small ones, the early ones, the early maturing one, ripening ones, they're all having problems with them as well too. So it's just not me. So I thought I was sucking at growing these guys. I mean, this is my first year after all. But yeah, they said that everyone seems to be having problems growing melons this year. So that's I guess it's a good thing. It's just not me. Look at these guys. These sunflowers are huge. They're like giants now. I think they're like these guys are at least, I want to say 6 something now, because they're taller than the trellis. These guys are taller than a trellis now. So this is exciting, you guys. I wonder what kind of flowers I'm gonna get. But anyways, back to the melon and watermelon trellis. They're looking good. They're growing here and there. I'm seeing some fruit blossoms here and there, but I don't know if they actually got pollinated. I saw a couple of my chamoys in here, so they're getting bigger. I have some kajari melons growing. Look at that. And down here, one here, one here. So I have like 4 kajaris growing. And then my sugar baby, this one here, and this one, this is the very first sugar baby. It's growing really nicely down there too. And my atomes are growing very nice. I should put this guy in a bag now because it's growing bigger. Oh wow, hi. I just noticed this one here. Nice. So these guys are doing really well. There's at least, okay, let me take it back. I'm not sure because there's 2 types of light-skinned watermelons, the White Wonder and the Yamato Cream. So I don't know which one's which, and I will only find out after I split them. And I shouldn't have put them on the same side. Goodness, I should have put like one over here or something. Lesson learned. Next year I'll separate them so I know which one belongs to which. But I have a nice bunch of like 5 of them. These guys here. And then there's one little one growing right there. I'm sure there's probably more. I'm just not picking them up right now. But they're all looking very nice. Over here, this side's my golden midget. I was hoping I would get some more growing action fruit-wise. I'm not really seeing a whole bunch. Yeah. Well, here's hoping that they'll eventually get pollinated. These guys, the golden midgets, were the hardest plants to grow. I don't know what's wrong with them. Here's my honeydew. My honeydew is not doing anything that's honeydew-like. I see a lot of green leaves, not a whole bunch of flowers, so I don't know if it's gonna get any this year. It doesn't look like there's any kind of honeydew melon growing at all, so I'm not sure if this whole entire little section is dead, you know, because they're looking very wilty and dead. And I'm also concerned for this side as well too, which is also a type of honeydew. These are the French heirloom type, and I'm not seeing any either on this side here. So I'm like, is there something wrong with honeydews this year? Or maybe not, maybe not. That looks like that might be a honeydew. Interesting. Let's hope that's a honeydew. But yeah, the French heirloom honeydew type. Supposedly very hard to grow, takes a while to mature, but supposed to be awesome. So we'll find out. The other one I have is called Mango Melon Hybrid. It's definitely getting bigger and bigger, so I need to probably get a bag for this guy. This is, compared to my hands, looks like a giant overgrown cucumber. Let's see here, we have a couple more going on there. Now that they're a little bit bigger, it's easier to see them. This one growing underneath there. So I have probably a few mango melon hybrids growing in here, so I'm happy. Hopefully a few more got pollinated so I can share with friends and family. But yep, that is the the melon trellis. And then of course my Hmong chicken herbs are doing really good. These are the ones I got from my friend Kaving. The one her mom gave me, and they are growing so nicely. Look at that. They're huge now. They've completely filled out my grow bag in here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna maybe start making some Hmong chicken noodles. I'm excited. I got a little Amish chicken, or at least an organic chicken, I think, that I bought from the store. So over here, my pepper beds and my tomato beds are overgrown. So I think I overstuffed my pepper and eggplant bed a little bit this year. So lesson learned for next year, don't do this again. Because I realize when you're doing it and putting them in when they're small, it doesn't look like it's much, right? But I'm not thinking about it when they're full grown. So they're very compact, very stuffed, and eggplants have very sharp, pointy things that kind of hurts. So yeah, so I'm not too thrilled about them coming in or growing in and stabbing me when I'm trying to just reach around, because my peppers are on the inside in here, and they do stab me quite a bit, a few times. So I have the green Thai eggplants, I have the Chinese eggplants, I have the purple round ones, the white Japanese ones. So I'm really excited to see they're all growing. The pepper beds are doing really nice. Oh, look at the cucamelons here. Wow, they're doing good. I wonder if there's any little cucamelons growing. No, I don't see any yet. Just a bunch of leaves. They're looking good. Exciting, huh? Basils and peppers in here. So I'm not seeing any peppers. And I don't remember what I grew in here. But yeah, I kind of overstuffed everything in here. I think I need to be cautious about how I plant next year. Maybe I need to split it up amongst a few beds, or maybe put some in the keyhole over here. Excuse me. So that things get split out, and it's not so like this. But my shishito peppers are doing awesome. Look at that. They're growing really nicely. Exciting times, you guys. I love shishito peppers. My strawberries aren't growing anymore. They've just been pushing out runners, so I'm not sure if it's just too crazy. They're done making them now or something. So yeah. Over here, I attempted to plant some seedlings here, but I think the bunny that's been living in here came in and dug them out, or squirrels or chipmunks or whatever, I don't know, that was trying to eat things in here. So yeah, so I'm thinking I might have to reseed the seeds that I put in here in a what is it called, those old trays, and keep them protected so that they can germinate fully, and I can just plug them in here, I guess. But look, the onions are doing great. They're growing very nicely. They're bulbing out. Got a couple of big bulbs in the back, so that's exciting. These are my Brussels sprouts in the front here. And yes, I need to take a weed whacker out here and just whack this little section here. The peppers are doing really nice. There's tons of different types of little things in here. I wonder if I have any Thai ones yet. I don't see any Thai ones yet. But I see tons of other types of peppers. I think this is the Sugar Rush, and supposedly these guys are slightly spicy. So I'm kind of excited to try the Sugar Rush. Bunch of collards are growing nicely. My cabbages are looking nice too. Not exactly bulbing up, but I'm hoping that they do. Maybe they can become my fall cabbages. My edamames. Let's see, what do we have over here? Sunflowers. So a few sunflowers made it. I was a bit worried because I wasn't sure if they're going to grow. The dill, the herb dill, they're growing nicely as well too. I saw a swallowtail flying around the other day, and those guys are the black and purple butterflies. Really pretty. And it came through, and I know it laid eggs, and this one quite a few times. So I'm quite sure if they hatched, they're in here. But because they're so tiny, I can't tell they're there until they're there. But they're in one. I have like 4 or 5. Nah, let me take that back. Maybe I have like in here 6, 7, 8 plants. So there's at least because I saw the mom butterfly come through a few times, maybe 4. So I think there might be 4 eggs in here. If it hatched, then it's gonna be in there. The eggplants are doing great. Wonderful, you guys. Now barrages, they're blossoming. Look at that, pretty colors, huh? This is a barrage. It's a flower herb you can use for tea. Butterflies love them. Bees love them. My main thing of growing these guys is to attract the bees in my garden, so, and it's working. Let's see here. Nothing yet, but I have planted some. What the heck did I plant in here? Goodness gracious. I planted something here. We'll find out. I think it's broccolis. I think over here a few, what's it called? Kales over here. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna reseed everything that I have seeds for into little containers or the little trays. And because I think the birds and chipmunks that can get in, or squirrels, not chipmunks, squirrels, because squirrels can jump up and through the big old holes, no problem. So I know I've seen them come in here a few times. And I'll probably just see them in here. Let's see if I have any squashes in here. Oh wow, they are growing nicely. Look at that. I think that one will be perfect for picking. In here yet? Nope, they're still kind of yellow, greenish. They're not yellow yet. But yeah, they're looking all nice. But yeah, so that's pretty much my garden. Just a quick walkthrough. I guess really quick compared to my other periods when I've been doing it. Like 30, 40 minutes long or whatever. But yeah, a lot of things have been happening. My water irrigation system has been fully installed and functioning now for about a couple of weeks. I've only, maybe the past week or so, I've been really using it. Because when I first set it up, it was raining a lot, like crazy rain. So I didn't really need to use my water system at all, you know. But now that the crazy rain period has kind of disappeared, I don't think I'm going to be getting rain for the next few days, maybe a week or so. So my water and irrigation system will finally be put to use, so I can see if it really functions or not, and if it really helps out the garden. Anyhow, the sunflowers are huge now. A bunch of them are taller than me now. And my morning glories have slowly started taking over. This panel here, which is what my intentions were for that to happen. Those on this side, these are the morning glories called Scarlet O'Haras. They're the bright magenta pink ones. The blue ones got eaten up by bunnies and such. Over here, the lower one, this one, I tried putting new seeds in there, so we'll see if it grows back or not. On this side, I have my different variety types. One side over here is the moonflower, and this one over here is the Kikuzaki, which is the Japanese one. They're a little bit slower to grow, so I'm not sure if it's because that's the way they grow, or if because they're on the farther end where they're not getting as much sun, if that's affecting their growth. But here's hoping that they're just a little bit slower, but they'll do great. Because this guy is definitely taking over. It's already stretched over to the far end over there. Yeah, so it's getting down there. The sunflowers are getting huge. I'm really excited to see that. This guy is like taller than me. Has a bunch of purple heads, little purple heads. I don't know if you can see that. I forgot what it's called. Chianti, maybe? Once these guys open up, I'll be able to tell if these are called the firecrackers or not. They're supposed to have really pretty flowers, like coloring. This thing's huge, my goodness. It's like tall and skinny though. It's tall and skinny, but it's huge. I can't. Oh, this is as big as the ones in the other ones. The ones in the front. The leaves are humongous. Look at that. This is like at least 2 hands wide, and I cannot get to the top to see what kind of flower is growing. So I don't know. We'll see what's gonna grow there. But it's really tall because it has all these extra little blossoms here, which means it's gonna have a bunch of heads. The ones that have these guys growing in the armpits, these extra little leaves, the stalks growing out the armpits, which I've learned, these are extra heads. And this thing's already huge. Look at that. It's humongous. So yeah, I can't wait to see what it's gonna become because I can't see it. I'll see the ones growing over here in the shorter side because I'm short. Same thing with this one. It's getting tall too. I think this one's my height. The flower head looks like that. Still closed, so I have no idea what's underneath there. These guys are my, what are they called? Spotted dwarves. These are the spotted dwarves. Goodness, it must have windy over the weekend. The spotted dwarves don't get tall, but they get like maybe 2 to 3 feet tall at maximum. But supposedly the heads are supposed to be nice and large too. But I don't know, they look kind of small to me. So we'll see how they come out. But yeah, the corns over here are looking nice. Look at that, all the tassels. Let's give it a nice little shake. Over here and shake over here. So hopefully they get pollinated and grow some wonderful little ears of corn for me. So yeah, they're all in here now. These guys are huge too. Goodness, they're like 7 feet tall. But anyhow, that's the garden, you guys. Oh, I forgot to show the tomatoes. The tomatoes are still green. They're not really, they haven't really done much. I mean, they've been growing, but they haven't really changed color much. So, no. Why? These guys are getting too big. Okay, I'm gonna have to come in here and try to save them. Goodness, the wind blew this one over. No. That sucks. Sorry, plant. I will come and try to save you in a second. This guy's bending too, so I need to get this guy over here. Goodness, they're getting top heavy, I guess. Look at her. This is a freaking forest of tomatoes. And I can't even get in there now because they're too tall. So I'm hoping that they will survive. My, what happened here? But anyhow, look, they're all there. A lot of them are there. They're all still green, so now a whole bunch of red action going on. A few blushing, turning orangey color, but nothing red yet. So here's hoping that they will start maturing in the next month or so, and they will be able to start tasting some yummy fruits. Ooh, pretty. This is a very pretty zinnia. But yeah, so anywho, now for real, I'm done. This is my garden. A lot of things have been growing, taking over here. Ripped out a bunch of plants too, so I'm really excited how the garden's growing. We'll probably have to replant and redo some gardening stuff because you know, my little garden pests have found a way. Nature has found a way to come in here and cause me problems. So anyhow, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little update of my garden, and just walking through in here and just being excited with me about my garden life. All right, so thank you everyone for hanging around and watching the entire video and just living vicariously through me in this gardening journey of mine. So hopefully you guys enjoy this beautiful day, and I will catch you guys on another video. All right, bye-bye.